Bozo 61. check.
Hello, check. Does check have a Bozo number?
Yeah, K6USY, just making sure everything's working right. 1079 and Bozo 1100.
Really?
And now that you got me down, I need to go mow a lawn, so I'll be listening in the distance. K6USY.
What'd you say you're going to be doing?
I got to go get some yard work done now that it's starting to cool off.
Yeah, very good. I weeded it last night until the sun went down and it got dark, and I kept going, and I came in the house. It was totally dark. And Judy said, what were you doing? I said, I was braille weeding.
Yeah, I just got to go mow the front lawn, and but it was 103 down here today, and I don't feel like doing yard work in 103-degree weather, so I'm gonna go wait for the sun to dip behind my neighbors' houses, and then go out there and mow it real quick. So I'll be listening. K6USY.
Does it help if it's only 100?
Well, it helps if I wait until the sun goes behind my neighbor's house, and then I'm in the shade. That's the sweet spot, and then I got to get it done before it gets dark.
Okay, very good. Well, go mow the lawn.
Alrighty, we'll catch you later. K6USY.
That's cut the grass and mow the lawn.
KK6 ZKE 704.
Kilo Golf 6, Charlie Echo Fox, 982.
Yeah, good evening, Terry, and good evening, Daryl. Good to hear you. Both good copy in here. I'm just getting my list organized. I'm listening. I'm just writing numbers down for the moment here. So, how was your day, Terry?
Well, today's fine, but I'm going to get up early and do the lawn tomorrow morning.
Yeah, like at sunup.
Roger that.
What are you, some kind of a wimp?
Roger that also.
Yeah, join the party, huh? Oh, if you're mowing the lawn, you're moving, so at least you got air going in your face. It's when you're leaning, hanging down, and the sun's beating on your hands from the backside. It was so hot the last couple of days that my gloves were burning me on the backside because they're black. Over.
Well, I can't handle that at all anymore. I got to get out of that.
Oh, you don't crawl around like I do, huh?
No, I go like a bat out of you-know-what, and then I bring out the sweatband and go some more.
Yeah, there you go. And how are you doing, Daryl?
Oh, we're doing all right. We're just laying low. Tony's got 2 weeks of worth of radiation left. We're just wanting to... Everything's kind of on hold till that's done.
Yeah, how's her skin doing? Where they cooked her a little bit too much? I don't know how they do that on the surface. That baffles me.
It's better. She's back, going back now. Yeah, it healed up. I don't know either. She looks like she's been in the sun for a week. That on that one side. It's weird.
Yeah, that's weird. You'd think that they would have those frequencies. Here, there. Come here, kitty. Come on. Is that Lackey? I got a cat walking in and out here. He didn't come up and see me today. Okay. Yeah, well, that's too bad that it happened at all. I think that's not supposed to happen. Myrna never had any of those issues, and I don't know if she had any radiation in that sense. Most of our treatments were chemo.
Oh yeah, this is well, it'd be like if you were standing in front of a microwave dish. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, but that usually cooks you on the inside. They should have frequency control of how deep it goes. Anyway, at least he's getting through it, so hopefully they'll be able to take it more cautiously this next time. I was listening to an ad. I don't know where this doesn't seem to make any sense to me. The woman said she sustained brain damage from 5 MRIs that she had. Well, MRIs are nothing more than magnetic resonance imaging, but it damaged her brain. It took her 5 months to recover. She was on an IV, being fed through an IV for 5 months. She was completely out of it. I just can't see how an MRI could do that.
I can't either. That's very odd.
And the other thing that made it questionable was it worked itself into an ad. Since we got over that, we started do such and such. It's a secret my husband came up with, and he does it every morning. And I started it, and now I feel the best I've ever felt in my life. Blah blah blah. Over.
Oh yes, I run into that stuff on YouTube all the time. You don't know what to believe. I mean, I think most of it's not believable.
Well, a lot of people don't understand how an MRI works, but I do. I mean, in the broad sense, I know how it works and what they do. It usually runs at a frequency of about 14 megahertz, and they're looking for what they do is at 14 megahertz, your molecules in your body oscillate at a frequency. They change polarity back and forth very quickly at 14 megahertz rate. And as they change back and forth, they give off a little bit of a radiation, and that's the radiation, whatever frequency is, it's picked up by the sensing unit in the MRI machine. So, but, you know, I can understand how you could be burned, but it's usually, even on your head, it's benign, and it shouldn't have any effect on your brain. And she said I was poisoned by the MRI. Well, that's not possible either, so the wording might have been incorrect as well. So maybe that was all done to make it sound real, but wasn't.
That's what it sounds like to me. Yeah, it sounds like they made a commercial to fit the circumstance.
Anyway, anybody else in here while we're mutzing around with health issues? K6MYC 2-meter Bozo Net beaming south.
803 course gold.
803 course gold on the backside. Good evening, Dan. You didn't get burned by an MRI, did you?
I'm going to have a chance to find out here sometime towards the end of the month. They're going to do one of those on me.
Yeah, is it on some part of your body or on your brain or what?
No, on my body. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it too much either. I've had several MRIs. Oh, maybe not several. I guess maybe less than 10, and I've never had any issues. But they do make wonderful pictures. Over.
Yeah, right. Well, the only thing that'll burn me is if the insurance company doesn't pay for it. Then that's a burn.
You got that right. Well, they should know going in. They won't do it if, or at least they'll tell you that this is not covered by insurance or your insurance. But normally that's not the case. When they get to that level, insurance companies usually have to cover that kind of stuff.
Yeah, right. Well, they won't do it if they're not going to get paid. All right, have a good net.
Thank you. Good evening. I haven't heard from Dane, but he must be still on his little vacation there. Have you heard? You know if he's back or not?
You know, I don't know. He did tell me once a couple of weeks ago, but it went in one ear and out the other, so I just don't know.
Well, you have a straight tube from one side to the other like I do, huh?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. Take care, and thanks for checking in, Dan, from the metropolis of Coarse Gold there, where the fires burn all around you but don't get you.
Yeah, there's one not too far from you right now, actually, down there. Forget what they're calling it.
Oh, another one today?
Let me look it up and see what they're calling it. They're calling it the Max Fire. If you get a on your phone, get the Watch Duty applications, and it has all that info on it. Very good maps and everything.
I can't see anything on my phone, so from my standpoint, it's useless, and I'm really not much of a fire hound. I'm not too interested. When I see flames and smell smoke, I get concerned.
Yeah, well, this one started very small, about 4 o'clock this afternoon, and grew rapidly. And it's at 500 acres now, and the fire command says it has the potential to go to 1,000 acres, if you can believe it. They called in the big, heavy tankers, the large, whatever they call those things, the big fat boys.
Yeah, I know which ones you mean, the ones that drop the red stuff. And, of course, they've got helicopters, too, and you're not that far. Well, they get helicopters up there, too, from two places. They can bring the water from Village and Lake, although it's quicker to get it right out of the ponds there at Chuck Chansey, over.
Yeah, this thing, you may see them dip into Millerton to get them. It's not too far from that area. I can get you a lat launch if you want.
Well, okay. It's below me. Is it below O'Neill's?
Yeah, it's, hold on, let me look at the map here. It is, let's see what the nearest, Owens Mountain and Barnes Mountain in that area.
What was the first one?
I'm sorry, I got that wrong. Davis Mountain and Barnes Mountain. Their designation is in the K61 area. I don't know. That's they've done their own version of Maidenhead grid squares. You know, if you can get access to that.
Yeah, I have no idea where any of that is. I have a mountain or a hill here called Hildreth Hill. It's just slightly south of me. In fact, the bottom of it starts on my property. And it just starts to rise up from the south end of my property, but it's south of me. But then there's a lot of hills between me and Coarsegold, but those little mountains, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, thanks for the info. We'll keep our heads awake on it, and it seems like they've got it under control. They got a good fire control system up there. That one that started up by Frank only went 10 acres before they had it over.
Yeah, right. Well, this one right now is at 288 acres. There's a road, I don't know if you know it, it's one of the little Forest Service road, Big Creek Road. Does that ring any bells? And then Dinky Trimmer Road.
Oh, I wonder if this is back more east of us in the hills, in the mountains.
Yeah, I believe it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's quite a ways away. Okay. Well, thanks for the heads up, Dan. I'm sure Judy will be on top of it here. She's afraid of fires desperately because they had one in her house at one point in time, and it caused all kinds of physical damage to her daughter and to the house. So she's a little edgy when it comes to flames. Over.
All right. Well, okay. 7-3.
7-3, Dan. Thanks again. K6MYC Bozo Net beaming south.
K6MTS.
QSS Bozo 831 out here in the high desert. Out toward the San Joaquin there. Anybody copy?
I hear you. I hear K6MTS. Stand by a second, Mark, and let me get the guys in L.A. there. 680 and 831 down to you there, John. Good evening. This is Bozo 47 Mike here in Central California. Bozo 41, KG6 USS, K6MYC, over.
K6MYC, KG6 USS. Good signal on you tonight, Mike. How you doing tonight?
Oh, we're doing okay. It's just about 100. I think it got a little over 100 today, but not much. Over.
We never made it to 97. That was our forecasted high. We got to 93. So, okay, I'll take that any day of the week.
Okay, I haven't Too many others in here. Anybody else for checking into the Southern California Bozo Net? Go ahead now.
Bozo 61, KB6RQU.
Well, what do you know? You're checking in with the Southern California guys. Good evening, Rick. Great to hear you here. Do you want to check in Southern California also? They probably hear you off the back of the beam. Over.
Yeah, they've already got me about a half hour ago.
Okay, very good. Well, let me just put you on hold a second and see if there's anybody else that wants to check in with John down there. Anybody else for John? KM6SRR is missing, and WA6OIB is missing. WA6AAJ is missing, and AA6 Sugar is missing. So I don't know where everybody is, but you may be stuck with just me tonight, John. QRZ for the Southern California check-in, guys. Go ahead and call John, K6MYC, standing by. Just crickets up here, John.
Yeah, boy, that's unbelievable. All right, Mike, well, one's better than none, but I did get 6-1 up there. Man, he's just booming into my shack here, just burning me down.
Well, I imagine he is. He's pretty close to you there. He's just in Lake Isabella. Lake Isabella is awful close to you there, and he runs power as well. All right, 7-3, John, and back down to you, Rick. You know, somebody that we haven't been able to get out of the woodwork for about a month now is Ben over there, N6SWR. You might comment. Maybe he's been checking in the Southern California group also. KB6RQU, K6MYC.
Yeah, K6MYC. Yeah, Ben. Yeah, I haven't talked to him there for quite a while. In fact, the last time I talked to him was on one of the repeater frequencies down there in Bakersfield. So last time I said hello to him. I don't know why he doesn't come up and check in at least once in a while.
Last couple of times I worked him, he was extremely weak, and then somebody said, well, he just checked into the Southern California net, so maybe his antenna's stuck or something, and he can't get it around in this direction. That's the only thing I can think of. Anyway, great to hear you. How was your temperature down there in Lake Isabella today?
Well, I didn't get a chance to get around to look at it during the harder part of the day, but it's over 100 degrees right now.
Yeah, we're about the same way. We're just under 100 now, but we were over 100 earlier. Not by much, so it wasn't that hot. All right, we'll let you go, but hopefully we'll hear you in on Wednesday, and then again Thursday, perhaps. We'd like to get you on the 432 thing there. KB6RQU, and a lot of other guys up north always enjoy working you. I know you worked Dennis the other night, WB6ISO up in the Sacramento area there, over.
Yeah, oftentimes I hear Dennis, but we're not hardly on at the same time. And I made a call out to check in, and he came back to me. We said hello there. So that's a good thing there, over.
Yeah, very good. And the guys up in Nevada always enjoy working you there in Lake Isabella. It's a kind of a tough path. But we should have the full complement on from Nevada tonight, so maybe you'll get to a couple of contacts up there yet tonight. Who knows? 7-3, Rick, for now. And if you want to stick around, you're more than welcome, of course. I don't know where Rob is tonight. Rob's normally in here. But he may be still out. Maybe he's having heat prostration or something. He probably worked too hard in the yard today or something. KB6RQU 73, K6MYC Bozo Net.
Oh, okay, very good. I just talked to a new ham for me there. He's over here in Bodfish. I wonder whether you've talked with him yet or not. N6JJ, I think it's I, over.
Yeah, what was the call? You doubled with somebody. Somebody may want to give you a call, but what did you say the call was?
N6JJI.
Yeah, JJI. I don't know who that is. It sounds vaguely familiar, but not somebody that checks in here regularly. Who is the breaker? Go ahead, K6MYC.
Kilo 6, Victor Bravo Golf 971.
Oh, are you hearing KB6RQU there, Dave?
No.
okay. I just wondered. Okay, hang on a second. Let me finish with Rick, and then we'll get you. 971, we've got you logged in. Anyway, 7-3, Rick, and maybe we'll see you on Wednesday and Thursday. We hope so. KB6RQU, big and strong tonight, K6MYC.
Okay, stick around here. Station in Bodfish is here. I might want to open your ears a little bit or turn the beam there a little bit. And N6JJ, go ahead and give them a call, over.
I can hear him in there, but he's too weak to work. We would have to wait for an upfade, Rick. He's down in the mud at the moment, very, very light. This is Mike, K6MYC, Central California Bozo Net, 1,500 watts and a 19-element Yagi at 100 feet. Over.
Early check-in.
His Bozo number is 845, Mike.
845, I'll write him in. I hear him, but I just can't copy him at this point in time. But I'll put 845 in there. Thanks very much, Rick. Thank you. And who wanted the early check-in? Go ahead.
Hi, Mike. It's Russ, KW6T Bozo 410. Yeah, I'm just going to get in and head out the door.
Okay, Russ. Very good. Well, strong signal down here, as always. 7-3, thanks for checking in early, and maybe we'll get some more time with you later tonight or on Wednesday, perhaps. KW6T, K6MYC.
73, Mike.
Good evening. KW6T clear.
Roger, 7-3. Now, back to you, Dave, and how are you doing?
Oh, boy. Trying to stay cool, Mike. It's hot. And that doesn't help my breathing at all.
Yeah, I believe it. It's supposed to cool off a little bit. In fact, we're going to be in the low 90s in a couple of days, so hang in there.
Yeah, we've been rocking the air conditioning in the house. So when I go in there, it's a little, we get it pretty cool in there. It's a lot easier to breathe inside.
I believe it is. Well, thanks for coming out here, and don't hesitate to head out if you want to go back in where it's more pleasant. Judy's taking the same route tonight. She's in the house also.
Yeah, that seems like the best way to be. Mike, I want to get those antennas up here pretty soon. I've been thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. When the weather cools off a little bit, maybe I'll get that tower fixed and I'll throw those antennas up there.
Yeah, okay, good. I'm pretty sure you're going to need some help with that, but I can't vouch for Frank because he's been missing here. He only showed up one day this last week, so he's got issues with things that he's doing there and health and so on. And then he had a couple of days where he lost 2 days to the potty guy that comes and picks up his potty. He stayed home Thursday and they didn't show. And they said they'd be here there Friday early, and they didn't show early either. So I haven't seen Frank all weekend or Friday. 7-3, Dave. Go get cooled down. K6BBG, K6MYC, 2-meter Bozo Net, still beaming south, but taking anybody.
Roger. I'll call Frank when I'm ready. That way he'll be all cured, hopefully.
Roger. All right, who else do we have here for the 2-meter Bozo Net in Northern California? K6MYC, Central California, QRZ. Boy, we got a light crew tonight. All right, I'm going to go to Atascadero.
Kilo Golf 6, Queen Nancy Yankee, and 1091.
1091. Good evening, Marcus. Have you got Rob over at your places?
Negative. I don't have him. I don't know where he's at, but no, I don't have him here.
Wow, 626, how you doing, John?
Okay. Well, you're sounding good and strong this evening, and I started to turn away from you, but it didn't make any difference. You're so close, it doesn't matter. Over.
Roger on that. Well, I'm glad it is. The last, I think, couple of times I wasn't too sure whether it was, you said it was kind of not sounding as strong as it was before. I don't know if it had anything to do with the space weather or what, but I'm glad you're hearing me loud and clear now. And other than that, we're just trying to keep cool thoughts, Mike. That's the only way we're going to stay cool.
Cool thoughts, I like that, yeah. Icebergs and stuff like that, huh?
That's it. I'll think of a giant refrigerator. Anyways, and that's it. We'll let you get back. There isn't much more than that. And other than trying to stay cool, you and Judy have a great evening. I miss not seeing you folks, but I hope I can get a chance maybe to come and see you both.
Yeah, okay, very good. Well, you're always welcome, of course. Judy would have come, but at the last minute there was some confusion on whether her daughter was going to drive down and see us, and we didn't get an answer, and until we weren't even sure. It was never a positive comment on it, so it just looked like it was better if we didn't confuse our day any more than it was already. So we opted out, but I'm sorry we missed it. She said hopefully this will be the last one we have to opt out on. She's looking forward to the next one. So even though we missed all the goodies, the root beer floats and the cookies would have been a real special treat. 7-3 Marcus, good evening. KG6QNY, K6MYC.
Yeah, 73s, and you know what, Mike? Next time I'll bring some goodies for you and Judy there. 73s, KG6QNY.
Well, thank you. Don't make a special effort. My belt, my waistline probably can't use it anyway.
KJ6TY01009.
1009, I hear you. I'm pointed over toward Atascadero, but I'll take you, Ron. Good evening, and how are you holding up?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good. Heard Matt had trouble with his pickup.
Yeah, he did. I guess you got an inside track on that information. You have a family connection there. Yeah, his pickup failed again. The turbo that he just put in about 1,000 miles ago failed. So it's the second turbo that's failed in the last 3 or 4 months. So he's very disappointed, but he just couldn't wait, and he had to give up on the truck at least. He's going to get it fixed, but he's going to put it on the market and just sell it. It's still got value, and it works fine. It's just the turbo thing. I'm sure they'll get it right this next time. I don't think there was anything wrong. It may be just some kind of a little flaw in the turbo. I just don't know. Anyway, he drove to L.A. today. Tracy and he drove down there, and then she drove back to Napomo, and he stayed down in L.A. and purchased another truck. He's got a new one, and he should be rolling in here anywhere between 9 and midnight tonight with a brand new $97,000 diesel. Over.
Oh boy, yeah, my mom's over there at the coast with Kathy. So, yep, that's my insight.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, thanks for checking in. You got a early chicken run in the morning?
I'm off for the next 2 weeks, so I should be checking in the rest of the week with you, except on 220.
Oh boy. Okay, 2-week vacation, huh?
Yeah, I'll probably be gone the week after, though, but that's okay. I got to try to get away for at least 1 week.
Yeah, no, I agree. Try to get out of the heat, drive over to the coast or something there, or up in the mountains. All right, thanks, Ron. Good to hear you. KJ6TYO, K6MYC. Anybody else before I listen for Atascadero? Nothing heard? How about Atascadero, K6W6QUI? W6 Queen Uniform Italy, K6MYC. Ron?
Yeah, good evening, Mike. K6MYC, W6QUI, Bozo 1055, over.
Yeah, got your 1055, Ron. Very nice. Good to hear you. not as strong as I've heard you in the past, but I may not have the antenna right on you. But anyway, perfect copy, no problem. And it was nice to work Eric a couple of times last week. I don't know whether he's in there tonight or not. Anyway, imagine, don't give me any of this crap about your cold temperatures over there at 74, over.
It's not 74, it's 68 right now.
Oh, boy. Get out the willies.
Yes. Yeah, this onshore breeze, they've had a lot of coastal fog lately, so that really affects us. And we get a pretty strong breeze every afternoon now, so keeps things tuned down. There's another station that I just talked to. He may or may not hear you, or you may not hear him. Let me see if he's still around. He's visiting from Oregon and has some 2-meter stuff with him. Are you there, Christopher? I guess he's shut down. It's K6FIC. He's down here for a month, but he only brought a vertical antenna with him, and unfortunately, a vertical ground plane, that is. And it's tuned to the upper end of the band, so he didn't come equipped very well. He says they do weak signal work up there, so he's aware of the issues. All right. Maybe next time he'll be equipped better. He has some elevation, so I think with the right antenna, you should be able to work him. Yeah, both Eric and I got home pretty late tonight. We both had some commitments this afternoon. And, he just got home a while ago, so he will not be checking in. I just have to check him in for you. His Bozo KN6EIV, and his Bozo is 1044. Over.
I got him. And thanks for checking Eric in. And what was the home location of K6F Fox India Charlie? I believe that's the call you gave me.
He's in his afternoon. He just got on. Give him a call there, Christopher. It's K6MYC is the net control. Go ahead, Christopher. Did any of that, Mike?
No, I didn't. I didn't find a trace of him. It may be a problem. Is he hearing anything at all from me, over?
Are you copying the net control at all?
Hi. I hear voices in there, but I'm not getting much copy. I think he's starting to come up out of the noise, Ron, over.
Okay, very good. No, you're really not readable. You're very weak. You're also pretty weak here tonight, too, Mike, so your antenna may or may not be on me. But he can, I think he hears some voices in there, but you're not readable, over.
He should be able to hear my 1500. If he can't hear my 1500 watts into a 15 DBD antenna, then I'm certainly not going to hear him. But there were a couple of other voices in there that I heard. I didn't identify them, but we'll see if we can pick them up. Thanks, Ron. Thanks for the help. I assume that this gentleman, K6FIC, does not have a Bozo number. Is that correct?
I believe so, yeah. Well, he's from Oregon, and he says he checked into a weak signal net up there, so they apparently have activity up there.
Well, he should have brought something that was for horizontal when he came down here. Nothing else, a quad loop. Just a loop of wire really was easy to do, over.
He hopes to do better next time, over.
Yeah, I hope so. We'd love to work him from over there. Thank you very much. And let me see if I can hear anybody else in here while I'm pointed where I'm pointed. K6MYC, the other station that was calling, give us your Bozo number 3 or 4 times, please. Over, over. Well, now I'm just hearing crickets. All right, Ron, 7-3. We'll catch you tomorrow, perhaps on 6 meters or something here. Maybe not on 6. Maybe we won't hear you at all on Monday. But maybe on Tuesday we'll get you checked in on 1296. And certainly back on Wednesday again. I think it's we're well into July. This is I don't think it's the 3rd Wednesday, so you should be there this coming Wednesday. W6QUI 73 Ron K6MYC. He must be talking to the local. The local must be very strong there. 7-3, Ron, 7-3. Okay, I'm sort of pointed over towards Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz, KW6 Sugar, K6MYC. I think I'm pointed towards Santa Cruz. Pretty sure I'm pointed up all that way. AF6 United, or KW6 Sugar, K6MYC, Bozo Net, calling and listening. Okay, nothing heard. I'm going to go into the Bay Area. Here's the low end of the Bay Area. QRZ Bozo Net 2 meters at K6MYC, over.
WA6AXX.
Well, for heaven's sakes. Good evening, and how are you?
Very good, Mikey. Yeah, WA6AXX 773, and doing good. How about you? Been a while.
Yeah, just getting you written in. Yes, it's been a while, and pleased to have you back in here. Somebody was asking about you the other day. I guess it was Stan, AB6 Sugar Radio, AB6SR. He said, "What are you hearing from WA6AXX?" And and I said, "Well, he's been quiet." So I don't know. Where you've been just resting up and collecting your thoughts and getting radios and antennas in order again, or whatever, over?
Yeah, I got my shack together, so decided to take all of the computers out of it except one, and it's just a radio room, a lot more roomy, spacious, so it's a very nice operating position now. I don't quite have the amplifier hooked up, just have to get the PTT set up, so I'm running 100 watts, but yeah, I got the shack set back up after a year.
Well, wonderful. Well, maybe you can help me here, because I'm not hearing anybody else in the Bay Area, and obviously you're strong with 100 watts, but I wouldn't be that strong if I wasn't pointed pretty close. I'm really having trouble with my eyesight, and Judy isn't with us this evening. It's 100 degrees out here in the shack, and she begged off, and I said, yeah, I'll let you take the evening off, and even though there's an air conditioning unit in the room here, it's not real. It doesn't cool the room down. You just have to stand in front of the cold air coming out. This barn is not set up for air-conditioned rooms. It leaks like a sieve. Let's see. Just trying to think. I think I'm pointed right, and I didn't hear anything from Santa Cruz, although I think Tom told me that he might not be in here on Sunday night. I think he's got a whole bunch of daughters were coming in this weekend, and he thought he'd be tied up for dinner and stuff. And I didn't hear Lee either. Lee is, I think Lee was in here when you were still on, AF6 United in Watsonville. I think you guys can probably hear each other, but he isn't in here either tonight. He's making improvements slowly on his station, and he's been very readable over here on both 2 and 432. So let's take another standby. Somebody broke in earlier on CW and said HI, did it, but I never heard anything else. I said hi back, and nobody gave a call or anything, so I don't know who that was. QRZ back into the Bay Area for Bozo check-ins on 2 meters here, K6MYC.
807, AB6SR.
Oh, there you are, Stan. So say hello to WA6AXX, who you were asking about. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, and good evening to Ed. Haven't heard you in a long time. So, yeah, it's good to hear you. 100 watts or a kilowatt still lights up my antenna here. Can't be more than a couple of miles away. Nothing much new from me, Mike. Still a bit warm up here, but nowhere near the same as what you're used to. I'll be gazpacho making tomorrow, I think. Tomatoes are heavy cropping again this week. So what have I been doing? I was watching Fine Love, the Club World Cup soccer this afternoon. And then watch a video on, a YouTube video on George Westinghouse. I'm only halfway through it, but of course I've heard of him many times and didn't realize quite what a entrepreneur and decent businessman he was. So learning a little bit more about that. Nothing much else from here. As I say, good to hear Ed. Welcome back on again, though I haven't been on all that much. Back to you, Mike. K6MYC, AB6SR.
Okay. Sorry about that. I'm having trouble with the paper here. I got paper fluttering. I got the air conditioning blowing on my back, and it keeps blowing my papers around here. AB6SR with Ed, WA6AXX, K6MYC. Okay. Comments from you, Ed, over to Stan there, over?
Well, hello, Stan. Hope you're doing well. And, yeah, just, now I have a nice operating position here in the shack, so I'll get on more frequently. And good to hear you, Stan. And JNN was in there also, I believe, Mikey, so you might listen for him. K6MYC, WA6AXX.
Okay, I thought Stan was going to pick it up. I mean, yeah. But let me see if I can hear Jim. Jim, give me a call. Give me a little bit longer because I'm not sure I'm pointed right for you. Ed is so strong here, as you know. I don't have to point for him, so I could be off of you quite a ways. WB6JNN and the group, K6MYC.
Yeah, okay, Mike. You are 5'8". You were about 5'5" when you first came on, so you're improved. But I also think I had the RFM turned down a little bit, so that is also part of that situation. But anyway, I'll give a little chatter here so you can do anything about this. It might be a while on that one, because I need to go back over on it. We'll see. And I did find out that apparently I have a standing wave on my 2-meter beam, so the 432 seems to be okay. They're both in the same coax, so either the splitter up there is going south, or the antenna is going south a little bit. Seems to still work but it does seem like it needs some attention. And I don't know, I think I can reach it if I get it down, if I lower the mast down. So if I can, then I'll be able to work on it. WB6JM, that should be plenty of time.
Okay, well, maybe it's just your power level. I got some QSB on you, Jim. And you QS right into the noise at one point, and I was going back and forth, and I lost you. Probably didn't get it pointed right when you were still copyable, and I didn't get back in time to the right heading here. But mostly okay. But how much power are you running? Are you still stuck with it about 20 watts there, Jim?
Yeah, 20 watts is on 1296. No, on this band, I'm just barefoot on the 705, so that's only 10 watts, so you're doing well.
Yeah, I couldn't get it. I think I heard the word 20 watts, but I think I heard barefoot 705, but I didn't get all of it. It's just right on the edge at the moment, Jim. Ed, can you relay anything there that you copied, Ed?
He's on 10 watts. He said there's a stern 10 watts Jim's on.
Oh, 10 watts. Well, that would explain it, yeah. It just is marginal on anytime we don't have super conditions over there. 10 watts is okay. It's okay for a contact, but it's not good conversation. So he doesn't hold up long enough I can get any real information out of the transmission. That's the problem. Thank you, Stan. Appreciate it. And I know he's working on it. He's working on getting the amplifier keyed into the system there. He's just been converting over from a different radio to the ICOM 705, and he doesn't have all the key lines and the amplifier lines hooked up yet. Thank you, Stan. Appreciate it. Now, let's see. Good evening to you, Jim, and I'm sure we'll hear you okay tomorrow on 222. That's a different system, and I think it's louder on 222 for sure. K6MY still looking for more Bozo Net check-ins here on 2 meters from the Bay Area. Standing by now. Go ahead.
Golf Yankee, Bozo 884, Bozo 884, WB6GGY.
I hear you, Phil. Good evening. WB6GGY, K6MYC. Didn't hear you at all this morning, over.
No, we never made it. We never made contact with you, but we're very good. Glad we're making it here this evening. So anyway, very good there, Mike, WB6GGY.
Yeah, well, he was in pretty good. He had a pretty good signal, and he had reasonable signal-to-noise ratio. It turns out most of the noise that he's fighting is from his own solar array. The solar array that he has on the boat is making noise. This is a new array, and it must be every panel must have a microprocessor in it. So he's got S8 noise, no matter whether he's in the port or not, from the solar panels. Over.
Oh, that's lousy. That's too bad. That's too bad.
Anyway, that's the story. Thanks for checking in here. And we'll probably see you in the morning. I should be there at least for a little while. Good evening to you. WB6GGY, Twainhart, K6MYC, still looking for Bozo Net check-ins. Where's W6PQL tonight?
Oh, you found me. I'm here. W6PQL, and hello, Ed. Welcome back.
Yeah, he may have stepped away, Jim. Anyway, good to hear you. W6PQL in the group, K6MYC. I guess Ed's been working on his station, and he's gotten rid of all the computers that were in the room, and he's cleaned it up and put the station back together in a much more usable, friendly way. So I think that's partly what he's been working on there. Anyway, good to hear you. It was another warm one here today, about 100. I think we saw 103 on the temperature gauge. Over.
Oh, all right. Yeah, boy, the coffee is a little bit rough here. I guess you probably just need to. There you go. You came up a little bit when you pointed that away. And it was 81 here. It's been that way for the last 3 days. So tomorrow will be a little bit warmer, but not by too much. As long as we got air conditioning, that's just fine. We got a two-story house here, and the downstairs is nice and cool, feels good. Upstairs, I've got the windows open, but as soon as the wife comes upstairs and we're ready for bed, she's going to want the air conditioner on, so I'm cooling it down as much as possible before I turn that thing on. It's just noisy. All right, Mike. Good enough. I know you're hotter than we are over here. You're probably over 100 today. But that's Fresno for you. G6MYC, W6PQL.
Yeah, well, it was supposed to be 100, and I think we saw 103 at one point, but I'm not sure. I couldn't read the gauge. I was going by what Judy was telling me from the backyard there. Anyway, it was warm, but it wasn't overwhelming, and we got quite a bit of work done in the morning half of the day anyway. I did get in the pool by about 4 o'clock, and that was good. 4 to 5 I was in the pool. So very nice from that standpoint. Good evening to you, and thanks for checking in. I did move the antenna up on you, but you never did have a peak. You got a broad spot there. I guess I peaked it a little bit, but I couldn't hear any difference, and the flutter did not go away. Might take a standby and see who else is in here for me, Jim. W6PQL in the group, K6MYC.
Kilo Echo 6 Quebec. Okay, well, there's Russ and 775, Daly City Mike, KB6WFC. I haven't heard either one of them in here yet. Mike, up there in Daly City, are you on here yet?
KB6B, a little bit late.
Oh, hello there. Go ahead, Oliver.
Yeah, I was doing another net. Good to hear you guys. Just enjoying the seasonable sunny weather. Went to the swap meet today. How are you doing?
Oh, we're doing fine, but, you know, nice and warm out there. It wasn't too hot. This is a good time of year. When it gets up to 80, I feel pretty good. And it gets too much above that, I'm getting uncomfortable. So today was okay. Probably the same weather over there. Mikey, are you hearing Oliver?
Oh, yeah, I always hear Oliver. He's got a very good location and a good system there, so Oliver's in good shape. 900 KB6BA, and there was somebody calling in underneath both of you, somebody talking underneath both of you, so I don't know whether it was somebody trying to check in or what. Let me just see. Was there somebody else that wanted to check into the Bozo Net? I'm pointed toward the Bay Area, but I'll take anybody. Just call out who you are. K6MYC, over.
177, KE6QR.
I got you. I did get you, Gary. I got you at the same time. I heard Jim there. KE6QR, we got you. But you weren't the one that was calling in. I heard you. You're louder. Who was the other station that was calling in? Go ahead again. K6MYC. Well, now I don't hear him. Maybe it was you in a fade, Gary, but anyway, good to hear you. Thanks for being there, and quite good copy tonight. I don't know where I'm pointed here. Well, again, I'm clear up at 300 degrees, which is very high for Jim, but we're copying him, so I'm not going to change it, and it also was pretty close for you. KE6QR in the group, K6MYC.
Sorry, Mike, KD6QR here. I'm going to be down at a camp called Deer Pines for the next 2 days at a place called North Fork, California, just above Forest Grove. That's probably pretty close to you, isn't it?
Yeah, where is Norfolk?
It's above Coarse Gold Grove. It's above Fresno somewhere. Anyway, just we're checking into net, and nice, beautiful day here. Our high was 78 degrees.
Okay, that's very nice. What did you say? Where's Norfolk? You said Coarse Gold, near Coarse Gold?
Coarse Gold Grove. It's down off of, it's in your area. It's above Fresno in the hills there. It's a camp that I'm going to be playing the piano at, doing music for work for the next 3 days.
Oh, okay. Well, Coarse Gold is only 12 miles from me here north. We've got 6 guys that check in from Coarse Gold, so it's loaded with hams, over.
Okay, well, I will be keeping an eye out for antennas then.
Yeah, well, they're scattered all over. Coarse Gold is kind of a funny area in the hills, and you may not see anybody, but they're there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 3 check-ins so far, and we're missing a couple of others at least. And there's one guy that never checks in, but he's a doctor, and he's just extremely busy. And then when he does have a chance to get on, his wife is jealous of him, of his time, so she wants to spend what little free time he has with her. That's Dr. Dan. Anyway, we got a big contingency of guys, and then we have a new ham up in Oakhurst, too, which is just a little north of that. W6 Papa Echo, he should be checking in here. So are you going to have any radio gear with you, Gary, when you go up there?
If all the radio gear will be at my house here in Vallejo.
Oh, okay, so we won't hear you from up there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm up there kind of on a working thing. So anyway, have a good net, and we'll be listening. KE6QR, Charlie Mike 88.
Okay, you came way up and didn't do anything here, so the band is up and down, up and down. Thank you, Gary. Good to hear you. KE6QR, K6MYC.
73.
Is there some kind of a music festival up there or something? Well, you said you're working the music festival?
Negative. I'm doing music. I'm a piano player. I'm going to be doing it in a church camp for 3 days. I'm not getting paid. It's a volunteer thing. It's my daughter's church camp.
Ah, QSL. Okay, now it makes sense. Very good. Well, I've heard of this Norfolk thing, and it must be real popular in the summertime here. Over.
Well, the place is called Sierra Pines Youth Camp. Norfolk is the address that they give, but it's just kind of between Coarse Grove and Oakhurst. So that's kind of a general area. I did some electrical work up there a year ago for a couple days.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're right in the area. It's a shame you don't drag a radio along. You could check in easily with 10 watts from anywhere up there.
Roger that, but no time. I will definitely be busy.
Roger, roger. Well, have fun, and we'll talk to you when you get back.
Okay, thank you. 73, KE6QR.
Okay, now, KB6, Whiskey, Foxtrot, Charlie. Did I hear you in there, Mike? Over. I heard somebody tried to get in here earlier. QRZ, Bozo Net, Bay Area. Last call for the moment. I'll come back for late checks and missed, but good to hear you, Oliver. Didn't mean to cut you short here, but I'm trying to get more check-ins in the Bay Area. We do have Ed back. WA6AXX is back with us, so that's good. And so I don't know whether you were in here soon enough to hear Ed popping back in with a rebuilt ham station up there in his hilltop location, Los Gatos. QRZ, the Bay Area, Bozo Net. Last call for now. Okay, 6MYC, over.
WB6, yes,
I just wanted to comment. Great to hear Ed Ingberg back. I thought he was gone permanently. Going back in the woodwork, KB6PA.
Yeah, well, it's good to hear him back, so that's good. Okay, I hear you, Dennis. You're roaring in here. Go ahead.
Okay, Mike, we're standing by here. You'll be up here in a few minutes, so we'll stand by here. We got a few other waiting on you. So anyway, good evening. I will be right here when you get here.
All righty. All right, not hearing anybody else in the Bay Area, I'm going to go to Oakley. Mental blank. Oakley. N6RO, N6 Radio Oscar, K6MYC, over.
K6MYC, N6RO, Bozo 835, in Charlie Mike 97, high temperature 91. Dinner tonight was Dover sole and Brussels sprouts. I had a little more interesting dinner last night, pork and beans, but not the kind of pork and beans you normally think of. It was pork chops and green string beans. And I'm still recovering from the IARU contest, which we did quite well in. K6MYC and 6RO.
Yeah, very good. I know you had quite an effort going with 3 remote stations, but running full bore. So how did you do overall? You have any feel for it yet?
Yeah, with scores reported, we're number 7 in the world. There's several Europeans at the top. Number 4 in the U.S. High score west of Texas. You can't beat Texas. I've operated from there, I know. But yeah, we had just under 1,800 QSOs, 70% CW, of course 30% on phone, which really enabled us to beat our main competition, N7DX, who has a big pile of M-squared antennas, as you probably remember. Anyway, that's my story, and it's too hot in the shack. See you later, N6RO.
Oh, get out of the shack and get where it's cool. It was 103, I think, 101, 103 here today. Should cool off into the 90s, which is going to be in the low 90s, even touch 80 in the 80s one day, I think, next 3 or 4 days. So big swing in the temperatures here. But I can deal with it. 7-3, good evening, Ken. Go rest up, and we'll talk to you more in depth tomorrow on 222 and 6 meters. N6 Radio Oscar Oakley, K6MYC, clear with you and standing by for anybody up the Sacramento Valley.
Hello up there, Ken.
Hey, Ken.
Good to hear you. Fantastic signal here. WA60IB 226.
Cooled off to 91 today, and that's about the same tomorrow, and then cooler on Tuesday when I have surgery.
You going to get cut up on?
Yeah, I'm going to repair my my eyelid on my left eye. It's been detached ever since I had a cancer spot in the corner of my eye surgery or Bozo procedure, but it left a scar tissue there, so the eyeball won't attach to the lid. So they're going to fix that on Tuesday.
Oh boy, well that's a good thing. I mean, you're going to get repaired. That's a good part. Okay. Well, great to hear you. You have a good week and blessings on your procedure there. WA60IB Northern Clovis.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. And Mike, I may not make 1296 because of the surgery. I may be getting home too late, or may not feel like it. We'll see you tomorrow on 222, 6 meters in 6RO.
Well, we'll understand. You have a good excuse. I won't take a gold star away.
I would miss it.
I know you would. All right. Good luck in the little surgery. It doesn't sound major, but it's certainly in a delicate area. So I know you have a good surgeon working on that. 7-3. N6 Radio Oscar, K6MYC. Good evening to you, Ken. Good to have you in here. I don't know where Rob is. He's missing tonight. Do you know where, if any place he might be?
Yeah, he just rolled out my driveway. Yeah, he's been here this evening. We had some things to do and this and that, and he had dinner with us, and he's on the way home now. He just left here a few minutes ago, so I ran out here. But we checked into the 2-meter, the club net earlier, and then Gwen called us for dinner. So we sent him on his way. So I don't think he's going to be there in time to check in, but maybe.
Hello, Ken.
Where's Dennis? Go ahead, Ken.
Oh, I was going to say, who's that? It's you, Dennis. Hi there.
Hello there, Ken. Good evening. Nice signal, 59++.
Same here. You betcha. Good to hear you, Dennis. Yep, you sound great. All right, very good. Well, that's my story tonight, Mike, and I'm sticking to it. WA60IB. Sure missed you at the meeting that Friday night.
Yeah, well, it just got complicated at the last minute. Judy's daughter was going to come, and then she wasn't going to come, and then she was going to come early, and then she wasn't going to come early. And she started out to come down, and she got about an hour on the road, and she was just exhausted from a really hectic day that she'd had, and she just turned around and went home. So that's why it was one of those iffies. It was on and it was off, and it was on and it was off. And I just said, screw it, let's not worry about it. Let's just not try to play it right to the last minute, Kim. So that's why I just pulled the cork on it so it wouldn't disturb Judy anymore. She was on pins and needles. Over.
Yeah, well, I understand that. Well, the good part was there was more root beer float for me.
I know, and I'm sure you didn't miss it.
Oh, I didn't miss it. I got it. I got yours, and Gwen got Judy's.
Hey, very good. Okay. Well, we had a ice cream bar in your honor.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. Well, carry on. I'll be monitoring. WA60IB, Northern Clovis.
Alrighty. By the way, was Kerry there last night, on Friday, I mean?
Kerry, yes, Kerry. I thought you said Terry. Yeah, Kerry was there.
Oh, good. I was sorry that we missed him. We wanted to get together. But it turned out that Rob had already gone by there and somehow connected with Kerry. He had a trailer hitch ball, an inch and 7/8 ball that we had bought when I was with Kerry, and we accidentally left it in his trunk. So he was going to try and get it to me, but I should have called him earlier in the day, and he said he could have just brought it to the meeting, and then because I figured I'd be at the meeting and I could just pick it up from him then. But as it turned out, Rob just connected with him downtown somewhere as they were both driving around down in Fresno, and he picked it up and brought it up, so it worked out. Thanks, Ken. And I'm going into Sacramento, so there may be some others that you may want to say hello to. Just jump in. K6MYC, KD6 Whiskey Victor Lima, are you listening there, John?
Yes, sir. I'm listening here, recovering from dinner. Just kicking back here. How's everything tonight? 1179.
Thank you, 1179. You got to make more noise. Don't make me wait for to call you in there. Just when you see gaps in time, just jump in. Over.
Oh, I've had my finger on the trigger there. I guess I wasn't quick enough, but yeah, just kicking back here. Made some smash burgers tonight, so I ate a little bit too much, so I might have to skip dessert.
What kind of burgers?
Smash burgers. You know, it's a weird way of cooking them. I cooked them in cast iron. You make a ball out of ground beef, and then you smash it really flat, and then you cook it, and it gets it kind of crispy.
I see. I'll be darned. I haven't had any mash burgers, but I had a burger also, and it was wonderful. We were out of buns, so we had it on my favorite bread, and that just came out really well. So Judy did a great job of making a hamburger tonight. I enjoyed mine, and I guess you enjoyed yours.
Oh yeah, it was good. I had I sold some romaine for my tortoise, and had bell peppers, cheddar cheese, bacon, all on a toasted croissant.
Okay, very good. Well, thanks for checking in here, and let's see if there's anybody else. We haven't heard from Merle, N6BCC, for a few days. Merle, are you here?
AJ6Q.
He's still on the top down there, Dan. He'll be here in a minute.
AJ6 who? Queen Lima?
Yes, AJ6Q. Good evening, Mike.
Yeah, good evening. Boy, you guys from Sacramento tonight are crushing me here. Really loud. Good evening, George.
Yeah, sorry that I wasn't here lately, but I had several visitors from Europe in a row, so I was kind of tied up. Over.
Yeah. All coming in today or over the last week?
No, over the last 2 months. I had 2 groups, so but they just took off, and they're I think somewhere at Hoover Dam right now. Over.
Okay, very good. Well, we're welcome you back here, and thanks for checking in. Very booming signal tonight, George. Thanks much. I'm not even pointed quite at you yet, so it shows you how good the conditions are. AJ6 Queen Lima, K6MYC. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. And hope everything is okay there. And yeah, conditions are nice. It's very steady tonight, and you have a good signal here. No noise, no QSB, nothing. Okay, have a good evening, and talk to you next time, AJ6QF.
Okay, very good, George. Thank you. Dennis, why don't we take you right away and get you out of your list there? If you've got a group of fellows that have tried to check in there. So, WB6ISO, by the way, Bozo 61 in Lake Isabella was on tonight, and I thought he might stick around, so you might get a call from him. He's already checked in here, but he said he enjoyed the contact that you made with him the other night. WB6ISO, K6MYC.
Right.
Yeah, okay, very, very good. And a very pleasant good evening. And, yeah, K6MYC, WB6ISO. First of all, before I give mine, I've got a couple other stations here that are going to check in directly. So, first of all, let's get over to Mr. Dan. Dan, go.
All right.
right, thank you. Mike, I don't know if you still remember Bozo 132, but I'm actually checking in live tonight, N6TNI.
N6TNI, good evening, Jan. Good to hear you, and a big booming signal. Very nice. You picked a good night to check in. The propagation up the San Joaquin and the Sacramento Valley is spectacular. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, well, I noticed that it's actually good propagation tonight. And sorry I don't get in here very often. Sometimes I'm just too busy watching a movie or something in the evening and kind of bypasses the Sunday evening. But I got in here just to see if you could still remember who I was.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, you're a legend in your own world.
I'm a legend in my own mind. I hear you. All right, Mike, well, I'll let you get back to Dennis there. Hey, nice hearing you in there, and hopefully I'll check in a little bit more frequently.
Yeah, thank you, Dan. Always good to hear you from up that way. What town are you actually in?
I'm actually in North Highlands, just I'm to the east of Dennis.
Yeah, okay. I didn't think you were right in Sacramento proper. Very good. Thanks, Dan. Good to hear you. Go ahead, Dennis.
Okay, I think we had one other station that was trying to get in there before you gave the listing. So, is that you, Chris, by any chance? Was there another station that wanted to check in?
Why not? Kilo Juliet 6, Kilo Foxtrot Bravo 756.
I didn't know you moved to my shack. Hi, Darren. You're like you're sitting next to me here. Good signal. Go ahead.
Oh, for a change, things are actually working. I'll be darned. Propagation came up and actually doing what it's supposed to. Good evening, Mike. Just got back from running around and doing the weekly shopping, and that's about it. Nothing else to report.
Okay, very good. Well, I was hoping you'd be able to tell me something about the 222 thing, but you probably haven't started on that yet.
No, haven't made full circle to take care of that yet.
Okay. Very good. Well, good to hear you. And hopefully conditions will be good like this on 1296 night, over.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, that would be. Thanks, Darren. Who else do we have up there in Sacramento and other places, Roseville and so on? I did not hear Bill this morning. Bill, are you here?
Yeah, let me, I'll try to get these in real quick and get out of the way, and I'll see if Bill or whoever else I want to check in. I did talk to KE6OSX Kent, number 160. He wouldn't be like to be checked in. And I was trying to get Dave, but he had some other stuff going on. I'll get him trying to check in here in one Papa 336. And did talk, we got a call from Mr. Larry N6BX 782 break.
So you did get a check-in from N1PPP?
Roger. Talked to them a little bit earlier this evening, yes.
Okay, well then we got 336 and we got 782. Go ahead.
Yeah, and thank you very much. I did talk to KD6BQ Richard. I'm sure he'll be able to check in, but I did talk to him for quite some time, and he had a very interesting trip over there to Utah with his dad, and it was nice catching him on them. So anyway, I did talk to him. I did talk to Richard this morning at K16BC. He sent out a picture of a rattlesnake that he apparently had caught on his property. Now, the thing of it is, I didn't realize. Now, Richard, if you remember, he's 6'6", and that rattlesnake is longer than he is tall. That's how big it was.
Oh, a little guy, huh? I bet you he had a whole bunch of rattles.
Oh, he did. I'll tell you what, yeah, the only good thing about it was dead, but he had chopped its head off, and then he said he put it in the refrigerator. Why would he put it in the refrigerator?
Why would he put it in the refrigerator? The tail or the head?
The whole snake.
Well, they're good eating.
Somebody trying to tell me it tastes like chicken. I won't believe that anyway. Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, the other thing I was going to ask you, I never got any phone calls or anything else from the gentleman that wanted the electric winch system. I did all the information. I tried everything gathered for him, but I never got a phone call or any kind of email. Is there any updates on that?
Well, yeah, it was my fault. I didn't get a chance to call Robert. We had a tumultuous Friday. A lot of things going on here, and I just got diverted 16 times to Sunday, and I forgot to tell Robert. I got all the information on the paper right where you gave it to me, and I looked at it this morning, and I said, oh, crap, I got to call Robert in the morning. Over.
Yeah, have him give me a call because I got an update for him. I found another one on there that's even a little bit, it's rated a little bit more, so it depends upon which way he wants to go. But if he gets my phone number or whatever, have him give contact with me, and we'll see if we can't help him out in that thing that he's trying to do.
Yeah, well, the other issue in my mind, and this is why I probably forgot, is because Robert was supposed to come over to my place over the weekend. He was going to, I had invited him over to see the 589 tower that I have. I have 4 of them, and he was wanting to learn the best way to tilt them over and crank them up and tilt them over and tilt them back up and all that sort of stuff. And I wanted to see what vintage he had compared to ones I have, because I've got 4 different towers here, all different vintages from U.S. Towers, all the way from the first one that they made for Bob Ferraro when he bought the company up to something very recent. So I don't know what vintage Robert has, so that was the other reason. But he was expected, I was expecting him to be here today, and he did not show up. So I was going to give him that information, and that's kind of why I didn't get panicky when I didn't get it to him during the work week. Over.
Yeah, okay, no problem. No problem. I'd be more than happy to help him in that situation, and I found him, dug out some more other ones that might do the job. It's even a little heavier, depending upon which way he wants to go, so no problem. And if I can't remember the call for Bozo 61 down there in Lake Isabella, but if he's down there, a very, very pleasant good evening down in Lake Isabella if you're there. Over. I don't hear nothing at the bank. Okay, thank you, Mike. I'll get out of the way and hope everything's going fine for you. And hello to Judy if she's anywhere around. And we will get out of the way and we'll see who else got around there and want to get checked in. Bill, KO6KD should be over there somewhere.
Okay, well, Judy's in the house. I had told her to stay in the house. It's 100 plus over here. I've got the air conditioning blowing on my back, but it's not the most convenient and the most pleasurable place to be when it's 100 in the shack here. Thank you, Dennis, 7-3. And the guy that I can't figure out where he's gone is KE6GLA. I think his name is Jay, and he was checking in quite regularly, and I think he even checked in with you a couple of times, and now he's just disappeared. He's got all the bands, so I don't know why he isn't checking in anywhere.
Yeah, I don't know. I got a few of them here that had not been checking in here for quite some time. I have no idea. I know that we normally catch KD6 UBX Sean down there. Haven't heard him for a while. And K9 TAZ and his wife, I haven't heard from them either. So we'll do some research. Maybe they're out on vacation. I don't know.
Well, don't worry about it. I just mentioned it because I was expecting him to be building up the station. He has a good system with all the bands, and all he needs is some more antennas so he can be more consistent down here with me. I hear him from time to time, and sometimes it's very good, other times it's very poor. So I thought that he would be a prime candidate to watch the station improve, but he's obviously doing other things in the summer. Maybe it's just too hot for him up there. Thank you, Dennis. 7-3. I'll stand by for Bill and others. K6MYC clear with KB6 WB6 ISO.
Thank you, Mike. Take care. Have a pleasant good evening. Dan, N16I, WB6 ISO, clear QSY 215.
QSY.
Thank you, Mike.
Roger. KD6, KO6KD. Bill, are you here? But KR6MR.
Good evening, Mike. KR6MR, Bozo 759. Say hi to Judy for me. And Ken down in Clovis, you're coming in just as well. Over.
Okay. I don't know where Ken is, but he's roaming around the shack there somewhere, but he may have gotten called back into the house.
I'm here.
Oh, go ahead. Did you hear John calling you?
No, I didn't. I wasn't paying attention. I was on the other side of the shack. WA60IB, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, Ken. WA60IB, KR6MR. You're an S7 plus tonight.
Hang on, I got to get my beam over on you.
He's in Meadow Vista, which is in the same heading more or less as SAC.
Yeah, he's up north. Try it again. I got the beam on you now.
Okay, you're a full S9. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're fine now. Go ahead. I missed the question. I'm sorry.
No, I just wanted to say hi because you were coming in so well tonight.
Oh, thank you. Well, you're S5, which is, it's about average for you. But I had the beam pointed over towards Ken still, so I forgot to bring it up. So anyway, good evening to you, and thanks for the shout there. You sound great.
Okay, thank you. Over to you, Mike.
Yeah, have you heard Bill on tonight?
No, I have not.
Okay, because he did not check in the morning either. Hope he's well. Maybe he's under the weather or something again. One more call. KO6KD Bill, K6MYC. Okay, nothing heard. Let me go to Reading.
K6MYC, K60JM.
K60JM in Modesto.
Yeah, Mike, Matt is up on Mount Ashland. He's going to try to get through to you tonight. Over.
Oh, very good. KC7 Oscar Yankee. Give me your Bozo number, K60JM, your number.
161.
Thank you. And refresh my memory on the handle.
That was Brian, over.
Where are you at?
Modesto.
Okay, he is in Modesto.
Yeah, he is in Modesto. We got the guy, his friend is the guy that checked in from Oregon the other day, KC7 Oscar Yankee. I'm pointed right up that way. And we do have good propagation up and down the valley as much as I can tell. K60JM, you said your name so fast I didn't get it.
Yeah, the handle is Brian. Brian, over.
Brian, okay, I'm sorry, but you don't check in often enough for me to remember that, Brian. Thank you. Sorry about that. Anyway, should I give him a call here and see if he comes back or whatever?
Roger, and he may need a relay. Over.
Okay, well, let me see if I can get the guys in Reading first, because they always hear him. Trying to get my log straightened out here. I got messed up a little bit here. Okay, let's see, Reading. Anybody up in Reading? How about Reading? 145 and 230. KD6 Sugar Whiskey, KD6SW, and KO6HS. Have either one of you on frequency tonight? K6MYC, over.
Oh, probably both of us. This is KD6SW. Number 145 in Reading, over.
Okay, very good. I'm trying to get a peek on you. We do have the Oregon station in here again, so I wonder if you could take a listen or make a call for KC7 Oscar Yankee and see if he's hearing anything from me, over.
Yeah, well, I'd like to turn the antenna around. Of course, I lose you guys down there. I'll listen to him up that way. If he's up on Mount Ashland again, that would be great, over.
whistle, but I don't hear anything else right now. Who's the whistler? Who's whistling? He's whistling, but he's not listening. I don't know whether I've lost propagation to Redding or not here. Jerry, I wonder if you're in there. Can tell me what's going on. I've lost Rich. KO6HS, Kilo Oscar 6 Hotel Sugar. KO6HS, K6MYC, over.
KO6HS 230, Roger, Mike, copying you there. Rich has his antenna turned north, and he just made a call, and he's listening to see if he gets a comeback. So I'll stand by here for just a moment and see if he has a comeback, over.
Okay, a little fluttery, but I guess Rich has turned around the other way and given him a call. He's supposedly listening, but we're not sure. He's on the mountaintop near Mount Ashland, over.
Roger. Well, I'll let him give a call here and listen because he won't hear anything over me. So we'll stand by just for a minute, see what he can hear, over.
All right. Thank you, Jerry. We got you checked in. We got your 230. And we got you 145 for Rich there, over. I hear Kilo Charlie something. Is that Kilo Charlie 7 Oscar Yankee? Is that you, over? Okay, a little fluttery, and I know you're having trouble with me also. This is Mike, and good evening to you at KC7 Oscar Yankee, Bozo number 1210, K6MYC, over.
I think so.
Yeah, go ahead.
K6MYC, Mike, KO6HS, are you copying the Oregon station?
Not, I hear him a little bit, Dan, over. You want to pass something on to me, go ahead.
I think Rich had contacted him, but I heard you guys doubling, so I guess he was coming back to Rich.
Yes, he is. Are you hearing him?
I can hear him, yes, off the back of my beam.
Is this KM6HK in Course Gold? Maybe I got the wrong call here. Who am I talking to? I'm not hearing anything at the moment. This is Kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie, K6MYC in Central California, Delta Mike 07. When you guys make quick comments, please give your call sign. Please give your call sign quickly at the end of your comments so I know who's talking. Over.
All right.
There's one there. What, you hearing this, Ken?
I just hear a voice in the background, a little bit, just a bit.
He's talking to somebody, but he doesn't give his call. I don't know who it is. I think it's KC700Y, but he's not identifying. When Rick and Redding is turned around, I can't hear him off the back.
Well, let me turn around and see if I can copy KO6HS. KO6HS for KC700Y.
There he is, KAC7 Oscar Yankee, K6MYC, Kilo 6 Mike Yankee Charlie, Delta Mike 07, over.
Almost exactly on the back of my game here. Mike's hearing you. K6MYC, are you copying K06HS?
Yes, I hear him, but I'm not sure he's responded to me yet. Is he hearing anything at all from me, Jerry, over?
He was copying bits and pieces, but he doesn't have a good beam heading on you. He's trying to swing around and peek on you, so you won't catch him little bits of it, over.
Okay, you just took a fade and I didn't get it. Please tell him that I have him checked in. He is checked in into the Bozo Net. I have his 1210 and he's checked in, over.
K6MI.
Hi, John. We're listening for you, Oregon here. KC7 Oscar Yankee is in, over.
Okay, I'll send the beam.
KM6SRR.
Good evening, Rob. Roger, we got you, Richard. Got you checked in, 249. Roger. We're listening for Oregon right now, over.
Roger, I'll stand by.
Both sides of this conversation.
You're copying us, Mike?
Yes, I'm copying him. He keeps coming and going, but KC7 Oscar Yankee, we've got you checked in. We got your 1210 number, and good to hear you down here. Thank you for checking in again. KC7 Oscar Yankee with K06HS, K6MYC. Go ahead, over. He's not hearing me, Jerry. Go ahead.
Roger, did you copy his return, Mike? Did you copy his return? He said you're right in his noise, over.
Yeah, well, he's got to get his ears fixed.
Yeah, don't we all, huh?
I'm running more power.
Yeah, he's copying bits and pieces. He's got just bits and pieces on copy. I think conditions are not that good going north, so he's not got a real good copy, over.
Yeah, well, at least we made it. That's the main thing, and it's nice to have him go back to that location. We can always make it. You're pounding in here right now, Jerry. Booming signal, over.
Roger, yeah, you just came up to S7, so yeah, we had an upfade, definite upfade there.
Ken, are you hearing Jerry now?
You copy him now, Matt?
Yeah, I hear him once in a while.
I guess he's trying to get Matt to go to CW.
Yeah, he's up to about S5, then he just disappears.
We're on CW. He said that you're still in and out, still at his noise level, Mike, over.
Yeah, Roger, I understand.
Yeah, just don't have good propagation to that location. But with the running, though, like I said, you're just hitting the S7 there, so it came up, but it's not quite getting over the hill here.
Yep. Okay. Well, listen, let him go and tell him thanks very much. His buddy down here in Modesto, K6OJM, alerted us. So tell him that we had the contact from K6 Ocean Juliet Mike. Over.
Roger. Maddie said they were copying out K6OJM. Had a relay down there. I think he said Modesto was copying, so they had a relay on you. Over.
Roger. Yeah, I've actually been texting him back and forth. That time Mike was actually about an S3 right before you got back to him.
You came up to an S5, WA60IB here.
It's Modesto.
WA60IB from KC700Y.
Oh, it isn't. Head Ken. It's Matt in Oregon. Go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, WA6 Oscar India Bravo here.
Roger, copy. What's the grid score down there?
Delta Mike 06, Delta Mike 06, over.
Roger, copy. Delta Mike 06. I will put you in the log. 903.
What's your grid?
I am CN82.
QSL, CN82. Thank you much. Yeah, good signal right now. Popped right up. WA60IB, handles Ken.
Yep, Roger. Yeah, it's actually come up quite a bit. I don't know if Mike can hear K6MYC. This is KC700Y.
Roger. Solid copy, Matt. Solid copy. From Delta Mike 07, Delta Mike 07 from K6MYC. Go ahead, Matt.
Roger. Copy at Delta Mike 07. Yeah, you're still here about an S3, kind of up and down, but actually made the contact. Kind of exciting.
Yeah, this path is holding up pretty nicely. Usually the QSBs are quick, but you're holding up. You're about 5 and 1 at the moment. Over.
Roger. I copy the 5 and 1. I think I kind of got to skirt around Mount Shasta to the west, so I'm kind of a little further west than I thought I should be, but it's kind of neat. It's actually making it. Oh, it sounds like Brian K6OJM can hear me.
Yeah, well, I think you've got it pointed right now. You're very steady. You haven't faded now. You had a peak about a minute ago that was even louder, but the last minute you've been very stable here at 5 and 1 to 5 and 2. Very, very good copy. I'm running a 1.5 kilowatts and a 19-element M² Yagi at 100 feet. Over.
You're S7 here now.
Yeah, Roger. I'm running. I think it's a 15-element. It's 26-foot long Yagi with a kilowatt up here, but it's only about 25 feet off the ground. There's a lot of wind blowing around right now. I didn't want it stacked up real high.
Yeah, it's a K1FO from what I understand. Go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, you went up to an S8 on that last transmission, Matt, WA60IB.
Yeah, you're solid. S5 here, so I think we're definitely propagation's improved. K6OJM from KC700Y.
K6OJM, are you copying your buddy?
Yes, I can. I can hear him, but I'm on the back of the beam for you, Mike.
He said he can hear you, but not good copy, Brad.
Yeah, there I got it. I can copy it and hear you, and that's about it from coming back from you.
You're a good copy in Meadow Vista, KR6MR.
I think I got KR6MR.
Roger, KR6MR. Charlie Mike 98. I'm east of Sacramento.
Oh, good. I think I found my head deep down to you guys. Excellent. So, well, let me have Brian give me a couple more calls, and then I'll get it back down to you guys.
Go ahead, John.
That's okay, Mike. I just want to let him know that he's easy copy up here. Thank you, Mike. KR6MR.
Okay, very good. Matt, great signal, and you're holding up pretty nicely. KC7, Oscar Yankee, Mount Ashland, K6MYC, Central California, north of Fresno, DM07, 7373. Lost him.
he goes. Give me one more call.
Now, he doesn't quite come up yet. Go ahead.
I think the propagation is gone.
Yeah, I think so. I don't hear any of them. I can hear little voices way down in there, but I think we'll let it go for now. Good. That was exciting. And thank you, Brian, for tuning us in to your buddy up there, Matt. He had a good signal today. He had quite a strong signal for quite a while. He must have found the right heading. Thanks, Matt. K6OJM in the group, K6MYC. I think they've all gone. Let me just see. KO6KD. Bill, are you in here anywhere? He's the only one missing tonight. All right, I'm going to get out of here and go to Nevada. We got Nevada waiting. Nevada's waiting.
Before you run, Mike, what was the call of that guy in Oregon again? KR6MR.
KC7, Oscar Yankee. Kilo Charlie 7, Oscar Yankee. Matt on East Portable on Mount Ashland with a kilowatt and a 15-element FO, K1FO Yagi. Over.
Roger. That call comes up saying, Matt, okay, so he's not in Oregon right now.
Okay, I think you said you have your beam toward Oregon right now. Yeah, you're pretty marginal. Copy. All right, 7-3, John. 7-3, John. I'm glad you made the contact there. I think if you turned the antenna around, you'd get him 100%.
Roger, Mike. You're in the back of my beam right now, so go on to Nevada, KR6MR. Thank you.
Roger, thank you. 7-3, we'll see you tomorrow night on 6.
783 running 6-8.
Now that's the call I haven't got. Something HF. Who is that?
Now, Kilo Oscar 6 Hotel Sierra, just saying 783 for the evening. Over.
Oh, okay, Jerry. Well, you have a call that's very close to a local here, and I kept thinking it was a local, but it was the wrong voice. Gotcha, Jerry. Thank you very much for your help, and wonderful to work Matt from up there. He lasted for about 5 minutes with a very good signal down here. Over. Yeah, you're really fading on me now. 7-3, Jerry. 7-3.
K6MYC from KC7OOY again.
Oh boy, you're booming in. KC7 Oscar Yankee booming in again, Matt. Over.
Yeah, you just came up. You're a 5x5 here. You're sounding beautiful. So yeah, conditions are definitely all over the place. But glad I stuck it out for a little longer.
Well, that's the thing about these long paths. You know, you're going to get your up fades and your down fades, but you do have to be patient. And of course, pointing is a big issue. Pointing the antennas is a big issue. I've been going back and forth, but I think I've got you pretty well peaked. Ken, is he up for you now? WA6OIB, are you hearing him now?
Oh, yeah. Matt, you went up to a solid S9 at that last transmission there. WA6OIB.
Excellent. Yeah, you're at S7, beautiful, a little more tickling, a little higher too. So yeah, conditions are definitely good, doing good right now. So I'll let you guys. I don't know if anybody else out there can copy me. If not, I'll just sit back and listen a little more.
Very good. Okay, well, good to hear you. Good to hear you. Hope we hear you again sometime. You betcha. Have a great rest of the week. WA60IB. Thank you, Mike.
Too bad we can't hear you much from the home QTH, but the day you tried from the home QTH, the conditions were not good. Conditions are very good up the valley, up the up the Sacramento Valley. The conditions are very good for us here tonight. Over.
What was the Delta Mike station?
We got Delta Mike 06, and this is Delta Mike 07. Over.
That's fine. I got 86 and then my hand's going. Trying to get it going.
I think Richard's working him.
Sounds like it.
Roger, 86 DQ for Delta Mike 09. That's a new one for me on 2 meters.
Yeah, that was Richard.
Oh, yeah, I'm not even pointing at you, so I'm probably 30 degrees off you, so, yeah, maybe a little later bound swing over that direction. Pretty loud now. Charlie November 82, Charlie November 82. It's funny, you're probably the second loudest one so far. Mike's been kind of up and down, so, but I'm going to let him work you guys all conditions to do good. I'll send that switch trumpet, K86Q DQ 227 overwatch. You're down right now. You think you went down.
I think I'm hearing Daniel calling him.
Well, they've been talking back and forth.
This is Daniel, not Richard now.
Oh, Daniel, excuse me. Pardon me.
But I did not hear Oscar Yankee come back to him. Well, it's pretty quiet now. I think we're done. I may go to Nevada.
Yep, I'm there now.
Okay, Nevada. KD6BQ, are you turned this way now, Richard? Probably not. KD6, KE7UQL, how about you, Daniel? Probably still pointed up his way.
Probably waiting for the upswing.
Rob, I'm not ignoring you. I know you're home, but we're working Oregon, as you probably could tell. Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's why I was being quiet. Anyway, yep, I'm going to have to listen to the stream to get all the check-ins.
either that or I can have Judy call you and read them off.
Well, if she can, that'd be fine. I've got to get up early tomorrow.
Did you hear Oregon at all, Rob?
Yeah, I heard him in there, but I couldn't make any words out.
Okay, because he really picks up nice at times.
Yeah, one time he got up to an S9 here for about 30 seconds.
See, I don't have a preamp like you guys do, so there's the difference.
Don't have a preamp.
I don't either.
Well, my 2M9 isn't cutting it for an 18XX, I guess.
Well, it may be more path problems than anything. You're looking through some pretty nasty stuff there towards Sacramento. I'm copying him. Seems like I'm at about 340 degrees, but he was a little bit broad. I kept finding his peaks in different places, but I'm not reading my readout real accurately, so I'm not sure, but I know at one point I was hearing him beautifully at 340.
That's where I was hanging out, right at 340. I didn't move around at all. When you move around, you lose a lot.
Well, sometimes when he fades out, when I see him go down, I start to go looking on either side and see if I'm peaked on him. I don't go very far. Well, I'm toward Nevada now, and we're waiting for KD6BQ and KE7UQL. Are you guys pointing down this way yet? That's funny. I heard Daniel. I heard his call sign quite clearly at one point, so I got him logged in. 272 and 249 are logged in.
Yeah, you got them logged. Even if you didn't talk to them, they were on there. We heard them both.
Yeah.
I'm going to head in. See you guys later. WA60IB. I got an early day tomorrow, too.
Yeah, where are you going?
Over to Larry's. We're going to try and get his tower planted.
Oh, over at Larry's. Okay, that'll be a busy day. Well, give us a call at the end and tell us how far you got.
Well, just going to get his tower planted. I'm not going to mess with the antennas. We're going to get his tower planted and maybe put the stinger in the mast, but that's about it. It's too hot to be doing anything else.
Oh, come on, you wimps.
No, we'll throw the A99 on top, and that's it. The rest of the antennas have got work to be done. They're not going to go together very smoothly. They need some work, and a bunch of little things. When it goes up, it's gonna be right. So we're not going to fuss with it until we got some time.
I got it. I'm just pulling your chain.
Woo-hoo.
Good night, Ken. Say hi to Gwen.
Righto. Good night, Rob. Take care. WA60IB.
Good night, Ken. WA60IB, KM6SR 73.
Ken?
Yes, Aaron.
I was trying to break in. Well, you just got to water the ground and the tower will just grow.
Well, yeah, but you got to get it set up, vertical first. You don't want it to grow horizontally.
Yeah, Roger. Well, have fun with that. Yeah, I just got done with my yard work. Was waiting for the sun to get low enough and get it done real quick, and all my neighbors had the same idea. So, yeah, get in there early and get out.
Yeah, right, for sure. And I got to take the DeLorean in tomorrow to get it smogged. So I'm going to drive it over to Larry's in the morning with my tools in it and whatnot. But then I got to take it to the smog shop, which it's just a few blocks from where Larry lives, so it's not too bad. So I've got to get that done too, because I got to get it relicensed. So hopefully this will be the last time I have to smog it. I hear wind is gonna change, and maybe as long as it gets past 81, I'll be good. It's at 80 right now. Anything 80 and below, you don't have to smog. But mine's at 81, so I just missed it. WA60IB.
All righty. Well, have fun participating in the California-sponsored racket that is the smog check program. It's kind of ridiculous how much money you pay those people to just plug a computer into the car. Well, I know they do it a little bit more on the older cars, but anyways, K6USY.
I think they stick something up your tailpipe, don't they?
6OIB. Good night, all.
Don't they stick something up the tailpipe there anymore, Aaron?
I beg your pardon?
No, on all the newer cars, they just plug into the computer port, and the computer on the car tells you if it's passed or not. They don't do anything. They don't spin the motor up that much. You know, they start the motor and they plug the computer in, and as long as you don't have a check engine light, you pass, and then they ask for $60. It's a complete racket, and the whole program needs to be disassembled. It's ridiculous.
Well, on the older cars like mine, they got to do all of the fancy stuff and run it on the dyno and all that crap. So he goes through a lot of stuff to get mine done.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Last time I had my Jeep Wrangler done, he just plugged it into the computer.
And they plugged into your wallet and sucked out $60, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the trick is to always go in there with a coupon, but you know they're still making money.
Yeah. All right, well, I guess the Nevada boys aren't going to come our way there. KD6BQ, KE7UQL, we're talking in your direction there, guys. K6MYC, over.
Yeah, K6MYC, K6MYC, KD6BQ, number 249. Still getting back around in your direction, so hopefully you're hearing me as I'm getting closer. K6MYC, KD6BQ, number 249 in Nevada, Delta Mexico 09er. Now we're pointed at you. Over.
Yeah, you're blowing my stacks off here too. Very loud. Very good. Well, congratulations on. I heard him say, "Who is the DM09?" and I knew, or who's the DM station, and then he mentioned DM09, and I knew exactly who it was. I could hear you, but I wasn't absolutely certain it was you, but I assumed it was. And then I heard Daniel. Did Daniel make it with him also?
I don't know. I never did hear Daniel. I had the beam pointed all the way around, and occasionally I thought I was hearing you off the back of the beam, but that was pretty much it. And he came in, Matt came in very loud for a short while, then he went away.
Yeah, he did the same here. Let's see if Daniel's here. KE7UQL, Daniel. I don't know where Daniel went. I could swear I heard him call in. I know his voice. And even though he was weak, I heard him call in, and I'm pretty sure he was calling to work him. He tail-ended you, Richard.
Yeah, hopefully I didn't talk over him. I didn't hear him at all. And I also got an email from Eric, Victor Alpha Zulu, that he's out on the road again, so he'll be gone all week. Over.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just give it up for tonight, and the net's done. I got Daniel checked in, and I'll just have to assume that that was him that I heard. I'm pretty sure it was. And we can correct it tomorrow if it isn't him. I'll work him on, I'll work him on 222 tomorrow and confirm it was him. Surprised he doesn't check in here tonight. He's usually up pretty late, but we are running late. Good night, Richard, and congratulations on catching that Charlie November 82. That's a rare one.
Yep, I think that's the first time from this location. I'm going to have to look at that Hey What's That website and see what the path looks like. But in that direction, I'm probably going right over the top of Mount Rose. So I don't know. I got an 11-degree horizon that direction, but somehow the signal dropped in and we were at the right place at the right time. I'm glad I heard you say that you were working in Oregon, so I turned my antenna around. Anyway, thanks, Mike, and we'll say 73. It was good to chat with you on 40, and it's good to be back here at home, though. K6MYC, KD6BQ, number 249 in Nevada.
Yeah, what time did you get home tonight? What time did you get home tonight?
No, I got home Friday night about 7:30 over.
Oh, Friday night. I thought you were driving home on Sunday. Okay. Very good. All right. Well, how did your brother and sister-in-law do with their operation?
He's doing pretty good, although he's going to be laid up for a while. He's got his arm in a sling, and they've got a band across his chest there. He's not supposed to move it for, I think, about a month and a half. So, because they need everything to heal up. And unfortunately, it's his right arm, and he's right-handed, so he's going to have a pretty rough month here ahead of him over.
Yeah, there's a few things in the bathroom that's hard to do with the wrong hand, isn't it?
Yeah, by the time this is over, I'm sure he will have developed some better skills with his left hand.
Yeah, you should be training for ambidextrous from the early days on. All right, see you later, and we'll see you tomorrow night on 6, Richard. And welcome back. K6CMU, haha. KD6BQ, K6MYC, 73.
Yep, 73, Mike, and we'll see you tomorrow night on 6, K6MYC, KD6BQ in Nevada.
By the way, we have got Bob in there in the mornings and from his Maritime Mobile. He came in nicely this morning, and he was out of the port so he could hear us. He turns out most of his noise is coming from his own solar panels, because he was out to sea and he was still looking at S8. And so he's pretty convinced of the solar panels. I thought he checked that out before he left on the trip this year when he put the panel. The new panels, these are new panels, but apparently the new panels are coming now with little microprocessors in every panel, and that's just a nightmare over.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Nothing like a self-inflicted wound there, but yeah, it's too bad. But that is one of the problems. They're getting those panels with the micro controllers and micro inverters, and I think they're probably coming out of China, and RF purity is not one of their concerns.
Yeah, or their expertise either. Okay, well, we'll find out more. And I'm sure those panels are not going to stay on that boat, because that's terrible to be stuck with an S8 noise level when you're out to sea. He had a booming signal. He was 5.9 plus 10. So, again, you're welcome to join in the morning if you can do it from your home QTH there. Good evening. Ken went in. He went QRT here. Rob is here. Rob, are you hearing Richard?
Yep, I wanted to say hello. How you doing, Richard? KD6BQ, KM6SRR.
Yeah, good evening, Rob. KM6SRR, KD6BQ, and good to hear you tonight.
Yeah, you're booming in here. I was still kind of pointed up to Sacramento, and you came in loud.
Yeah, I was hearing you and Mike off and on from the time you started pointing to Sacramento on, and but I didn't catch that you were working up into Oregon until I heard Mike say to stand by.
Yep, I could just hear him barely, words here and there, but I'll have to get a better system eventually.
Yeah, that's what he was doing here. I could barely hear him in there, and all of a sudden he pops up to S9 plus, and I had to convince myself it was the same person. So, but I gave him a call, and I guess he heard me too.
That's great.
Oh yeah, he was excited. I heard him come back to you. I heard both sides of that conversation, Richard.
Oh yeah, I got confirmation. I got the grid square, and he got my grid square, and he said that I was a new grid for him. So that's kind of nice to be a new grid.
Oh, absolutely. No, that was a good contact, and like I say, I heard both sides. I heard your comments. For the most part, you weren't quite Q5, but I got everything. And he was Q5 at the time, although he wasn't pointed at me, but he was still Q5. So there you go. That was wonderful. Glad to have him in there. It does stimulate activity, and that's certainly some weak signal stuff. You want to play weak signal games, we were doing it. Over.
Yeah, well, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm glad you made the comment you were trying to work Oregon, because I wouldn't have known that he was there.
And of course, swinging the beam around in his direction made a difference. It's from my location, 323 degrees.
Yeah, very good. All right, take care, Rob. I don't know, is there any reason to go down and try and get Eddie tonight?
Well, I don't know if he's going to be there or not, but I can do that.
Yeah, let's go down quickly, and then we'll call it here. I'm kind of tired, going to get in the house, and Judy didn't come out tonight, so I'll have her count this count, and if nothing else, maybe she can give you a text message to see what the count was. It's not real good. I think it's about 30, in the mid-30s.
Yeah, I've only got about 12 or 15.
7-3, Richard. By the way, WA6AXX is back.
Yeah, I was at Ken's and heard him check in. That's amazing. I'm so happy that you didn't get political at all.
Oh, I wasn't going to barf him up. I want him to come in as much as anybody. Most of the time it was his option on that.
Yep, but it was good to hear him there. I guess he's been working on his shack.
Apparently, yep. He had multiple computers in there, and I guess it wasn't real convenient. And he just reorganized the whole thing. I think he just took a break, and now he's anxious to get back on and see how it plays, so that's good. All right, I assume you're rotating. I should rotate as well. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm down there right now. How you doing, Eddie? KE6BK. This is KM6SR for the 2-meter Bozo Net with K6MYC. We're standing by. Eddie, you on tonight for the 2-meter Bozo Net, KE6BK, KM6SRR. Hey, good evening, Eddie. Good to have you on there. Thanks. Oh, yeah, I'm around, mostly in the middle, but I'm really around. Okay, Eddie, 73. I think Mike might be coming down, but I don't know if he's there yet or not.
I'm close. Give me a little chatter, Eddie.
Hey, Eddie, Mike's down there now. He wants you to give him a little chatter so he can peek on you. Over. KE6BK. Yeah, Mike's down that way, but he wants you to give a little chatter so he can peek on you. Over.
Sure, right. He's very weak tonight, boy. Oh, good night. Good evening, Eddie. Thanks for being there. 73s, I won't tie you up. KE6BK, KE6MYC, 73.
Hi, KM6. Well, let's see here. K6MYC, KE6BK. Have a good one there, Mike. Great to hear you.
I got you now. I guess I didn't have the antenna quite on you to begin with there. 7-3, Eddie. Thanks very much. I'm sorry we're so late, but we worked Oregon tonight. We had an Oregon station near Mount Ashland in for quite a while, and quite a few people were able to work him. Over.
Well, that sounds good. Yep, that sounds good. All right, we'll catch you later on. KE6BK, 73.
7-3. Anybody else down south? I do have Bozo 61 was in early tonight, Rob, so that was good. I did not hear Ben, but Rick was in there. Anybody else down south by cellular or wherever? Last check for Bozo check-ins on the 2-meter Northern California Bozo Net. K6MYC, Delta Mike 07. All quiet. Let's close the net. K6MYC, DMO7, closing the 2-meter Bozo Net here in Central California. Bye-bye.
Good night, Mike. K6U West Flight.
Good night, Aaron.
Good night, John Boy. KG6UR.
Who is that?
That was Ron, and Ron needs to turn off his other radio. Go ahead, Ron.
Is that the TYO, Ron?
Yeah. Yeah, this radio so loud it was wiping his own signal out. All right, good night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Are you going to Larry's in the morning, Rob?
Yeah, I'm going to go over there. I don't know how much help I'll be, but Larry wanted me to come over, so I'll be going. And if Judy can give me a call with the numbers or shoot me a picture of them or something, I guess that'd be good.
Well, I hope I could. You may not be able to decipher my writing. I better. You can try a picture, but it may not be legible. You could probably figure it out from the sequence. So they're sort of in sequence of how I would work. There's only a few that were out of order, and one or two unusual ones. We did have a couple of strays that I hadn't worked before in here. All right. Good night, all. K6MYC. I'll get Judy to text you at least a total.
Okay, Mike. K6MYC, KM6SR, 73.
73.
Hey, Aaron, you want to let me know when you close the stream so I can listen?
Well, technically, you can listen anytime, but